Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Rooney. I'm the publisher of the Revelstoke Current, and I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to a new regular feature on the Revelstoke Current, and that is going to be a 5-minute video recap by Mayor McKee and members of City Council of one event that they regard as important to the public interest. This video report will appear the week following every City Council meeting, and as I say, will be 5 minutes in length. It is one effort that I can undertake, the Current can undertake, to ensure that people are as engaged and as informed as possible about events within our city. I hope you enjoy this. The very first feature involves Mayor Mark McKee. Your Worship, it's up to you. Thank you.
Thanks, David. The first thing I'd like to do is I would actually like to thank David Rooney and the Revelstoke Current for coming up with this format so that the public can get better informed on issues that are important to them, important to us, and just important to the well-being of the community as a whole. So thanks again, David. This is a nice opportunity. The thing I'd like to talk about today is I'd like to talk about the works that is going to be happening at the sewage lagoon. Not a real rosy topic to be picking for our first one, but I think it's an important one. The sewage lagoon, as I'm sure most people are aware, has not worked properly off and on for probably decades, probably for 20 years, and we've tried in subsequent attempts to fix the problem, and we've looked at different ideas, tried different things. And I think that what we've come up with now is a real good scientific solution. And I just want to, but I'm going to just back up a little bit and talk a little bit about sewage lagoons and the way they work. And they are a completely different animal than septic tanks. And a lot of people in Revelstoke have septic tanks at their house. Some people are hooked onto the city sewer, which ends up in the sewage lagoon, and the bacteria that's in both of the septic and in the sewage lagoon are two completely different animals. They don't like each other. They don't get along. When you mix them together, they can sometimes kill each other. And when that happens, the sewage lagoon doesn't work properly. Doesn't work. That means that it smells. So what we've done in the past is we've introduced all kinds of things to help the good bacteria, the anaerobic bacteria, to stay alive and be healthy and the sewage lagoon working. What we're doing now, after doing some studies on it, is we're putting in a air charcoal filtration system. And what we did at the previous council meeting was we awarded the contract for the equipment. It was about $105,000, and it went to the lowest bidder. And so what's going to be happening next is that we're putting out we're drawing up all the plans for the installation. There will be a RFP, a request for proposal, for companies to install that equipment, and the goal is to have that equipment installed and working late spring, early summer, because the sewage lagoon tends to act up more in warmer weather, and the idea is to have all this in place and operating. One other thing I would like to say is that this was an issue that quite a few people brought up to me. It became an election issue, but I want to be real clear that this is a process that was started quite some time ago by the previous council, and to their credit, looked at it properly and came up with a good solution through the Public Works Superintendent Mike Thomas. And I think that the route that we're going is the proper one. It's going to be the long-term fix. It doesn't rely on the bacteria, whether it's alive or it's dead. It'll be charcoal filtration for the air, and I'm confident that we're going to come up with a permanent solution that people, especially in the south side area, can enjoy their outdoors, and their quality of life is going to improve when this system is working. So again, my job as mayor is making sure that it's moving along the way that we want it to, that everything that we have is needed, it's procured, and the project is going to move along, and that's what I'm looking forward to. One last thing I would like to mention is this is a sewage utility funded project. So if you're not on city sewer, you as a taxpayer won't be paying into it. Only the people that pay into the city sewage system utility are the ones that will be paying, so this is not an overall taxpayer issue. So just wanted to clarify that just in case anybody was curious. But again, thanks to David Rooney and the Revelstoke Current for providing this format. I'm looking forward to it unfolding and get other councillors involved and just give a little bit, take one subject and do a little bit more in depth and give people a little bit of knowledge. And of course you can always contact us at City Hall if you have any questions on anything that's going on. Again, thank you.